I'm not happy with the changes that are taking place. I don't know where it's going to end. Where will it end? Where will this end? Will they continue? Will they continue to erode our confidence in coming here? Because that's what's happening. I'm turning into a British YouTuber. I've got a GoPro. Sunday roast, fish and chips. Sunday roast, fish and chips. Back to normal, lads. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Alpha Omega Occasion. Nothing against British people, just a bit of fun. Anyway, listen lads, do you know something? Every single day, and Integrity Legal has even said it on one of his recent videos, it seems to be that, let's say, the authorities in Thailand don't want us here. It seems to be. I'm not saying they don't, but it seems to be. We heard talk about the bank accounts being frozen. And now, a few days ago, they announced the fact that if you're on an O visa, you can no longer extend your driver's license for 5 years. I think it's only 2 years. And guess what? My license, my 5-year driver's license expires in 3 months. So if I go to renew it, I can only renew it for 2 years. And to be honest with you, I understand that it appears to be that they're making it more and more difficult. I don't know why. I really don't know why. It defeats me. You see, I've been living here for over 12 years, coming up on 13 years now. And there's been a lot of criticism thrown at me by the way I go on YouTube about, slagging off other YouTubers. I never mention anyone's name. Unlike some people, I won't mention. But people say, or persons have said, or a certain persona has said, that I don't, or people like me, I should say, make no effort to assimilate into Thai culture. Well, hang on a second. How can you assimilate into a culture if the governing body, the ruling class of that culture, are put it this way, are acting in a way that would appear that they don't want you here? I love living here, contrary to what some people think. This is a wonderful place. This is the end of July and it's beautiful. It's beautiful in Europe at the end of July or August or whatever. But it'll still be like this in December here. I love it here. If you're watching this video from Europe or the States or Australia or wherever, you might have been watching videos prior to this about the changes that are happening here. And you might be saying to yourself, or asking yourself the question, why the hell? Why the hell would I go there if things are changing at such a fast rate? I can tell you that none of the changes that have been implemented or are being implemented have affected me directly as I'm speaking to you now. But I have concerns. I've got concerns. I've got a bank account with my visa money in it. And I want to top that up. But I'm concerned that if I do that, and it's my rainy day fund, let's say, and if I top it up, I'm topping it up for a rainy day, like buy a new camera, there's a problem with the camera, or a microphone. But if that account is frozen 3 months prior to the renewal of my visa, I won't be able to get my rainy day money. That, to me, doesn't make a lot of sense. It's like a sledgehammer cracking a nut. You've got issues with certain people that open bank accounts in Thailand that are fraudulent. But the people that have been living here, contributing to society. I contribute to Thai society. My son is Thai. I contribute to Thai society. I'm involved. I'm involved with Thai culture. But yet, I'm made feel not by Thai people, by no means, by absolutely no means, by Thai people. I have never had, well, I won't say I've never had, I've had minimal animosity shown to me. Minimal animosity shown to me by Thais. One of the things that really annoys me about Thailand, I mean, I've told you this before, but I'll tell you what happened to me today. I made a video for the Big Picture El Panorama 2 months ago, and it did very well. It did very, very well, over 21,000 views, and that's good for that channel. And one of the girls I interviewed sent me a message. I sent her the video. I found it this morning. I said I never sent it to her. She was in the video. I sent it to her, and then she messaged me back, my face doesn't look good. Can you delete the video? I said, what the? I spent 3 hours making the video, and I spent another 3 hours editing the video. And she just says, my face doesn't look good, can you delete it? And I said, well, I said I had no problem with it, but then she comes back and said, well, can you at least delete the thumbnail? And I said, yeah, I'll do that. But that really annoys me. I ask permission, by the way, before I do a video for the Big Picture. I always ask permission. I have a lanyard with my QR around my neck, and I show it to the girls, they scan it, and if they don't want to be interviewed, they don't want to be interviewed, but they all agree. But it's not the first time it's happened. A girl will see her face and it's not exactly as she wants it, and she asked me to delete the video. That really pisses me off about Thai culture. It really, really does. I've assimilated into Thai culture because I understand the way they go on. The fact that it annoys me, but I do understand it. Do you know the peacefulness of this place up here? On days like today, now you might say peacefulness, the traffic is right behind me, or right behind the camera there. It's a main road. But look down there. It's a dirt track. The peacefulness of this place is wonderful. But the peacefulness in my mind is being compromised by the changes that are going on, even though it hasn't affected me directly yet. If changes like this are coming at the rate that they are coming at, will it mean that the momentum will continue and more changes will come, and Thailand will shoot itself in the foot and not eject, but it'll cause expats, people like me, to choose not to live in Thailand because it's more difficult? I say the devil you know is better than the devil you don't. I love living here, and I'll tell you this much. I'll say another thing. I'm open-minded. I'm an open-minded YouTuber. I'm not anal. I tell you, I've said it before, and they keep doing it. The Brits. I'll say the Brits. I love yous, lads. I love yous. We're neighbours. I love you. But it seems to be only the Brits that look for their own culture in a warmer climate. That's my opinion. Not all of them. Not all of them. There's one or two Brits that live up here. This is Clong Lawan, Pontutini. But generally speaking, you don't see Spanish people making videos about paella in Pattaya. That's alliteration. Paella and Pattaya. I'm sure you can get paella in Pattaya. But you don't see Spanish YouTubers doing that. You don't see Greek YouTubers making videos about feta cheese, or Italians making videos about linguine in Pattaya. But you get Brits making videos about fish and chips and Sunday bloody roast. I've never had a Sunday roast, and I've never had fish and chips. And as Irish people's going to say, well, whatever about the Sunday roast, we don't do it. But the fish and chips, I've never had fish and chips, ever. Ever. I've had chips. I've eaten fish in the past, but on once in a blue moon, rare occasions. But look, talk about change. I wish that would change. I wish the insular, I'll say that again, the insular and anal British YouTubers, because I'm not saying British people are insular and anal, because there are a lot of countries that are insular and anal. Won't mention, but you know yourself. British YouTubers are insular and anal because they live in their pseudo pseudo Thailand in Pattaya and Phuket and Sukhumvit, and they make their anal videos about fish and bloody chips and Sunday roast. You might think I go on about that too much, but you see, I'm on a campaign. I want it stopped. We must stop it. That will be a change. That will be a welcome change. But look, I'm as happy as a pig in shit in Thailand. I'm not happy with the changes that are taking place. I don't know where it's going to end. Where will it end? Where will this end? Will they continue? Will they continue to erode our confidence in coming here? Because that's what's happening. I'm sure I've spoken to a lot of people, or I've been in correspondence with a lot of people who have, let's say, portrayed that sentiment to me in their utterances. So I've been uttering for a long time. Where's he going? I've been uttering for a long time. So as I usually say, that's my 5 cents worth. There's lots of street food around here, but there's chicken down there, and it's been sitting there, and it's been sitting there since I've been talking to you, and you can buy portions of chicken for 50 baht, but I don't know how long it's been sitting there. I hope to be sitting here in Thailand for the duration. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to go into 7-Eleven and buy me breakfast. The wife cooked me some Thai food, and it didn't look the Mae West. It really didn't look the Mae West to me. So there you go, guys. This is me. This is your Alpha Omega occasionally. And if you enjoyed this video, you didn't enjoy this video, leave a like or leave a dislike or leave a comment in the comment section. I'll bring you back another wonderful video very soon. I'm going into 7-Eleven to get me breakfast.